How great speakers command attention. Attention is the currency of power. Every room has two groups of people, those who speak and are ignored, and those who speak and the world freezes. The difference is not luck. It is not charisma. It is not some mystical gift reserved for the chosen few. Commanding attention is a skill, a brutal, disciplined craft forged through control, presence, and precision. Great speakers do not hope for attention. They seize it. They dominate silence. They weaponize pacing, intensity, and mental pressure. If you want to become unstoppable in speech, if you want people to lean forward when you open your mouth, if you want to tear through indifference and force focus, then you must understand exactly how great speakers do it. This is not soft inspiration. This is a blueprint. Great speakers walk into a room with intent. Weak speakers walk in and hope to be liked. Weak speakers search for approval. Weak speakers shrink themselves, speak softly, rush their words, and beg for validation. They enter a room asking permission. Great speakers enter a room owning it. Their body language speaks before their voice does. Their posture demands acknowledgement. Their eyes anchor the space. They do not apologize for existing. They do not shrink to be polite. They expand. They claim space with their stillness, not with noise. Attention begins before words. Great speakers begin with silence. The weak panic in silence. They break it immediately because they are terrified of being judged. They rush into speech, spilling words like spilled water, messy, uncontrolled, forgettable. But great speakers understand silence is tension, and tension is power. The entire room locks on the one person willing to hold the silence. That silence announces dominance. It communicates, I am in control. I speak when I choose, not when pressure demands it. People feel the authority of someone who stands firm without rushing. Great speakers cut through air with their opening sentence. Not long, not slow, not polite. A strike, a blow, a statement that shocks the mind awake. Weak speakers warm up, ramble, ease in. Great speakers punch through hesitation and force attention. They open like a blade, clean, sharp, unforgettable. And once they have cut the room open, they build rhythm. Speaking is not talking. Speaking is controlling tempo, commanding the mental breathing of the audience, accelerating, slowing, stopping, forcing the mind to react. Great speakers use intensity, not shouting. Shouting is desperation. Intensity is controlled fire. It is precision emotion. It is conviction that drags people inside the message and refuses to let them escape. Weak speakers speak words. Great speakers transfer energy. Energy is felt before it is understood. People follow energy. Great speakers understand the brutal truth. People do not care about your words until you force them to. Attention must be earned every second. The brain is wired to drift, judge, scan, and dismiss. To command it, you must fight. You must speak with purpose. Every sentence must feel like it matters. Remove the filler. Remove the apology. Remove the softness. Softness is the death of attention. Weak speakers pad every sentence with verbal pillows. Maybe, I think, sort of, sorry. Every time you soften your speech, you surrender power. Great speakers speak with steel. Great speakers use silence like a hammer. When they deliver a hard point, they stop. They let the words echo inside the mind. That pause is pressure. People feel it like weight. Weak speakers run from silence because silence reveals them. Great speakers use silence to reveal the audience, to force them to think, to feel, to confront the truth. Listen closely. The human brain cannot resist completion. When a speaker pauses with intensity, the mind leans forward, searching for the next strike. Silence becomes gravity. The room is pulled toward the speaker. That is command. Great speakers use eye contact like a weapon. Not soft, not wandering, not afraid. Their eyes lock like steel clamps. They sweep the room slowly, deliberately, claiming territory. When weak speakers glance away, they leak authority. When great speakers hold their gaze, they anchor dominance. Great speakers move with purpose. Every movement is a message. Weak speakers fidget, pacing nervously, leaking energy like a cracked pipe. Great speakers stand still when delivering power, and move only when shifting energy. They control space. They control breath. They control the frame. Great speakers speak from their core. Weak speakers speak from their throat, from fear, from insecurity. Their voice trembles, strains, collapses. Great speakers speak from their body, rooted, grounded, resonant. A strong voice is not loud. It is supported. It is trained. It is stable. You feel it in your chest. Great speakers cut through the noise of the world because they do something almost no one does anymore. They speak truth without flinching. People are starving for authenticity. They're choking on scripted politeness and surface-level nonsense. When someone speaks raw truth, with conviction, not hesitation, the world listens. Truth is rare. Truth is violent. Truth is magnetic. Attention obeys truth. Great speakers understand structure. They build speeches like battles, introduce conflict, increase pressure, break resistance, then drive the conclusion like a spike through stone. Weak speakers meander. They wander without direction. They drown listeners in information and emotion without shape. Great speakers carve clarity. They know exactly what the audience must feel at every moment. They build emotional architecture. Great speakers finish strong. Weak speakers fade out, dribble away, end with timid softness, hoping applause will save them from embarrassment. Great speakers end with finality, with certainty, with a strike that lands like a hammer to the chest. They do not ask for applause. They walk away knowing it will come. They leave people buzzing. They leave electricity hanging in the air. You want to know the brutal truth? You do not command attention because you speak too much and say too little. You do not command attention because you fear silence, because you fear judgment, because you speak to be accepted instead of speaking to be heard. If you want to command attention, stop performing. Stop pandering. Stop begging. Speak from power. Speak from purpose. Speak from conviction. Speak when it matters and be silent when it doesn't. Attention does not belong to the loudest or the fastest or the funniest. Attention belongs to the one who owns the space, the one who controls the tempo, the one who is not afraid to stand still, the one who speaks when ready and stops when finished, the one who strikes, not sprinkles. If you want to become a great speaker, train silence, train presence, train intensity, train structure. Strip the weakness from your speech. No filler, no apology, no softness. Speak with precision. Stand like steel. Look like certainty. Walk like a storm. Because the world does not give attention freely. It surrenders attention to the dominant. Command it. Take it. Own it. Stop waiting for permission and start seizing rooms. When your voice enters the world, let it feel like impact. Let it feel like power. Let it feel like inevitability. Great speakers do not speak to impress. Great speakers speak to transform. Go, speak like a weapon. Go, command attention.